Hello, welcome to Technique Tuesday. So we thought it's January, and every January, New Year, everyone wants to lose weight. So I thought visually I'd show this is a representation of 5 pounds of fat. So it's pretty ugly looking. It's bigger proportional to 5 pounds of muscle. So that's why a lot of people, when they lose fat, they don't really gain a lot of muscle typically. The average of someone makes a significant gain and loss ratio, they might lose 20 to 30 pounds of fat and they'll gain 2 to 3 pounds of muscle. So what happens is they actually get smaller. Now they might look a little bigger because they have more muscle, but when you take this times 5 or 6, you're taking off a lot of space. And then when you add about half of this, you're not adding that much space, so you actually get smaller. So the whole thing of like a pound of muscle weighs more than a pound of fat, it's not. Weight-wise, it's the same. A pound is a pound, but volume or mass-wise, 5 pounds of fat takes up more space than 5 pounds of muscle. So the technique to lose this and gain some of this, it's not easy, and actually I'm going to give 2 things. One would be the standard thing, and then kind of a bonus one, just that you can do. So one is easy. Actually, I should say simple to do, but not easy. So scratch that, it's simple. What you would do is if you're maintaining your weight and you're already over fat and overweight at 3,000 calories a day, try eating about 100 to 200 calories less, which might be a struggle at first, but that could mean it adds up. If you keep a food diary for about 3 to 7 days and you really are accurate with yourself and honest and you record everything that you eat, you're going to find that you can easily take away 100 to 200 calories. It doesn't even matter what it is. We can get into fats and proteins and carbs, but just take preferably the worst thing off there, but just anything that's 100 to 200 calories less than what you typically do, and you do that for a few days to get on a pattern, and after a couple weeks you will take off at least 1 to 2 pounds of fat and without doing anything else. Now the second thing, which is also pretty tough to do, is do some form of high intensity exercise. It's the most bang for your buck. Now people all of a sudden are like, oh, I don't want to do high intensity, or that's tough, I'd rather just walk. Okay, keep walking. Part of your walk, if you walk a half hour a day, add a hill as part of that half hour. It might just go up a hill and it's an extra 200 steps to go up the hill. That raises the intensity. That will tap into burning this fat and actually build a little bit of muscle. So those are 2 things. Cut down a little bit of the calories, preferably with the worst thing, and then add some form of high intensity exercise, and it doesn't have to be complicated at all. In fact, simple is what works best. So hopefully that's some helpful information on Technique Tuesday for fat loss for the new year 2018.